Hi, my name is Destany. For those of you who are new to my vlog, I created this vlog on my journey to getting help. I've been struggling with depression, anxiety, just a lot of unhealthy behaviors that have been affecting my daily life. I've pushed so many people away from me. I always go through periods of time where I feel like I'm sane and happy and I just constantly want to see everyone, and then I go through periods of time where it's definitely very difficult getting out of bed. It's difficult sleeping. Sometimes I sleep too much. It's a really rough cycle. I haven't made a video in a while due to I was feeling really low for a while, and now I'm kind of starting to get out of it again. Every day is definitely a journey, and you just gotta take it one day at a time. At first I was making this vlog. What inspired me was like going through this outpatient program. I've already graduated it. It definitely helped me kind of give me more tools on being able to manage my emotion. I wouldn't say it like I instantly was just like, wow, I feel cured, yay. It definitely helped me get a little bit more tools and be more aware of myself and kind of signs of when I'm going back into my kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of like me going back into my same stuff all over again. Something that helps me, it's definitely very therapeutic, is music and my friends. I am very addicted to making playlists. Anytime I feel any type of extreme emotion, it kind of helps me kind of name the playlist and then putting music into it that helps me kind of vent in a way. Because sometimes I have a hard time speaking my mind, but it's weird because like I really want to be close to people. It's just one of those things that I physically can't do it, which I feel like is a very bad excuse, but I'm working on that. So we'll get there. The last few weeks have been quite the struggle. I've made a lot of very dramatic changes in my life. I'm just trying to kind of kick myself into gear and kind of get myself up and doing more things for myself. I'm constantly worrying about my behavior that affects other people, which is always like good to be conscious of like how your feelings and how your actions affect other people, but you definitely don't want to have your whole life being controlled because of you're afraid of being yourself and it affecting other people, or being scared that people are going to judge you. It's definitely not a very healthy way of living. Definitely, I'm 24 years old and I'm finally like kind of not really caring what other people think. Definitely, I feel like I've lost some friends over the years. I don't blame them. I end up pushing people away and isolating myself, which is very, very unhealthy. But it's kind of hard to reach out for help when you're kind of stuck. That feeling that like you just can't stop doing what you're doing. It's like this comfortability of just like constantly being toxic to yourself. And it's just not something I want to be at anymore. Something that I'm going to be doing in the next couple weeks is I'm going to be enrolling into a guitar class. That way I can I want to learn how to play music, so that, because music is so important to me, that I feel like it would be a really good way of kind of helping myself work through emotions and feelings, because I think other people being super inspired by music always makes me very inspired. I love writing little songs and things like that. Definitely, they're all really sad, but you know, it helps a lot. I'm hoping that like reaching out and doing this kind of class gives me something like an escape, you know, to kind of like away from my mind and kind of like working through my issues in a way. And I'm definitely not like, I'm not talented. I've never been talented a day in my life. I can kind of doodle a little bit, but that's about as much as I can do. I think the thing that I've been struggling the most with lately is it's been rough being part of a stigma and having like a diagnosis. It makes you feel like you're kind of like, I feel like it feels like you're trapped almost, like this is who I am, like, but I'm trying not to make it to where it's something that I am. It's just another part of me, and I'm trying to work with being able to balance it with my life. It definitely has been kind of weird, to say the least. After being diagnosed, I had reached out to a couple friends who I know they also struggle with the same feelings that I feel, and reaching out to them has been really nice. It's been really nice knowing people who are also going through the same type of things that you are. it makes you feel less alone. Because feeling alone is definitely something that's a very constant feeling in my life. It can become very overwhelming, almost suffocating. I feel like this constant emptiness, and like usually like I keep myself pretty busy to where I don't really notice it, or at least I'm just not like paying attention to it. But then like once it gets to where I'm getting stuck in my head, where I'm just kind of alone, it kind of creeps up on me, and it's like the most painful feeling I have ever felt in my life. I mean, I feel it all the time, so I guess I don't know. I feel like the feeling that I feel the most is this constant feeling of being alone. Even if I'm like with a bunch of friends, or I know I'm not alone, I could just be like stuck in my head, and I just feel like I feel this weight in my chest that feels so empty and so hollow, that it's so heavy. I feel like sometimes I feel like it's like all of my insides are just gonna fall out. It gets really rough, having this constant feeling, this like thing lurking in the back of your head, telling you that nobody likes you, everyone hates you, that you're better off just being gone. I've been trying to like learn to accept my feelings and making it to where they're not as overwhelming, because it's definitely going to be something that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. But I'm kind of just hoping that it becomes just like a tool, you know, for me to help move through things. So, like, there's nothing wrong with feeling things all the time, but sometimes it's very overwhelming, and that's when I don't really like feeling things, when you're feeling them too much. But like, I've definitely gone through times where I've been on medications that have like numbed me, and I don't like that feeling. I honestly, when you're feeling numb, I feel like I want to feel my feelings more, because it's like not feeling, when I have like my anxiety and my depression gone, everything feels so weird. Like I feel like I'm so disconnected and I don't like feeling that way. I would much rather feel like intense feelings than feeling nothing at all. Something that I have been doing a lot lately to helping me kind of mix through all of this is I've been kind of like seeing people that like I'm well, at least I'm trying to see people more often that have been really important in my life, and trying to reach out to people because I know how important that is for myself. I definitely feel when I'm not seeing people that I love dearly, or talking to people that I love dearly, I feel like I'm just messing up, you know, like I'm screwing up everything. Like I just feel like I'm gonna end up being alone and by myself, which is the scariest thing in the entire world. I don't mind being alone. Like I don't mind alone time every once in a while, but I like to have friends, you know. It's a nice feeling. Also, a lot lately, I've been having a lot of anxiety attacks, usually like late at night, and because my mind starts like racing and I just start freaking out, my heart's like racing. I ended up stopped taking one of my antidepressants because the pharmacist had said that if you notice any changes in your heart rate, to stop taking it immediately. About like a week and a half ago, I was laying in bed and my heart felt very fluid, and it was really scary. I know I wasn't gonna die, but I really, in my mind, I was like, am I dying? Am I gonna die? And I'm happy I'm off of that now. I mean, I definitely feel like I need to be on a different antidepressant maybe, but I kind of been being through like a euphoric kind of stage right now, so I'm not sure if I really need it, if I'm okay right now, or if like I just think I'm okay and then it's just gonna be on a whole nother level. I am on mood stabilizers because that way when I'm feeling very overwhelmed, I'm not like lashing out or anything like that, which is definitely something I don't like doing. I try not to, but sometimes when I'm feeling really hurt, really angry, that's kind of like when I start lashing out. I don't mean to. I've definitely said things that I really don't mean to say, and I would really hope that no one would hold that against me. It's not an excuse, I will say that. I've never said anything too drastic, just because I am very self-aware that when I am speaking and I know that I'm being irrational, I'm kind of in the back of my head while my emotions are taking, like, basically like the steering wheel of my body, and I'm just like, no, I need to calm down, like, it's fine, which can be a little bit scary, but I mean, I understand, and I always try to warn people when I'm feeling that way, just because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be taking some guitar lessons, just so that way I have like something that I can kind of sit down and have as an outlet more. I am very inspired by music, and it helps. It can really alter my mood, even if it's sad. Like, I love listening to really sad, emotional music. I'm a very emotional person, so it's definitely something that makes me feel less alone. Like musicians, that their lyrics, I feel like it almost, I mean, I'm sure everyone feels this way, but I just like, sometimes I just feel like they're literally just like speaking to me, or like that, like, hey, I'm not alone, like everything is gonna be fine. Things that have been very kind of helping me get out of, like, when I'm getting into a mode where I'm feeling extra alone and extra empty, and I get into a lot of very deep thoughts where I just want to, like, you know, I'm just telling myself, like, everyone's lives would be so much better without me, and that I'm such a burden to everyone. And I know that's not true, but sometimes it's kind of hard not to think that way, especially when I feel like everyone hates me. But I know that's not true either. I know not everyone hates me. I'm sure I have some people that hate me, but joke's on you, I hate myself more. But in times like that, I definitely like to think about my niece. She's about like a month and a half now, and I just feel like I need to be a really positive role model for her, you know? Like, she's still young, and so when she gets older, like, I want to make sure that, like, if she ever feels this way, that it's okay, and you don't have to go through it alone, you know? Because it's not easy by yourself, and it's a lot easier when you have support. I've been really lucky. My whole family has done nothing but reach out to me and support me, and I love them so much. I can't even describe to you how lucky I am. I know not everyone has family, but I also have friends too that are super duper 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 supportive. Like, two of my best friends, Izzy and Jacob, they've been nothing but, like, they've been nothing but so sweet to me. Like, I could literally call Izzy anytime and just tell them, like, hey, I'm really upset right now, can you please just talk to me? And I don't know how Izzy does it, but they literally can just say things that, like, I couldn't think of in the time, and everything just makes so much more sense. They really know how to talk me down, and it's just really nice. I like having friends that I don't feel like I'm being judged, and I've been trying to reach out to friends that I've neglected, and I wouldn't expect any of them to, you know, be friends with me anymore, because I have been really I've been a really crappy friend. But I'm trying to make some changes, and I'm not going to say that I'm going to be perfect, because I'm always going to have times where I'm feeling really low, and if people are my friends, they would understand that, like, I feel certain things, and, like, I'm going to push people away, but I don't mean to do it, and it doesn't mean that I hate them, and I would really hope that they wouldn't hold that against me. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but one day at a time, you know? Not everyone's perfect. It just, it can be really overwhelming sometimes. Another thing that has been really helpful for me during this time is, I don't know how they know. Like, it's not like they can understand what I'm saying, but, like, I know that they can feel how I'm feeling. And my animals, so I have a couple. I just really like taking care of things. I feel useless if I don't have something to take care of, which is probably a reflection on my mental health already. But I have a dog. He's my very first dog I ever had. His name is Sam, or Samwise. And I got him for my birthday this year. And he's such an angel. He's such an angel. And then I have my cat baby. She's about 7 or 8 now. I found her when she was a week old, and I bottle fed her. She's so sweet, and I feel so lucky. And then I have a 21-year-old cat named Rosie. She's basically like family to me at this point. Like, I feel like she's like my sister. But when I'm feeling very overwhelmed, it's the only time they all get along. But they all just like kind of pile on top of me, and like I can just feel my anxiety kind of channel into them. It's like they're just taking away all my stress. It's just really nice. Like, I just feel so lucky, and it's kind of hard sometimes to know how lucky I am, especially when I'm feeling super down. I don't know how to like stop thinking that way sometimes, which is definitely, sometimes I just need like a change of scenery. I feel like that's kind of what helps me kind of like get out of that mode. But it's kind of hard to reach out to people and be like, hey, can you like get me out of this place? Because not everyone's going to be able to do anything for me at the drop of a hat. But, you know, I just want to give a big thank you to all the people who have given me so much love and support. You guys are really great. So if you like my vlog, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I just want to make this vlog so I can inspire someone to reach out for help. The thought of people having to struggle alone is definitely something that kind of makes my heart hurt. And just know that, like, I'm here for you. If you need anyone, go ahead and message me. You don't have to suffer alone. It's definitely scary, but we've got this.